Hello, good evening. We are back. We are in Fallout 4. Magnus-Opus Wabbajack Modlist, with some additions of my own. As stated at the end of the last episode, any issues that you're seeing on here are not reflective really of the Magnus-Opus Modlist. It's purely down to mods that I've been adding and removing. So, you know, if there's bugs, crashes, it's likely down to be to the things that I've put onto the game. I have uploaded a straightforward playthrough of the Magnus-Opus mod pack. I have added the presets in there, but the presets are just the heather casting preset that you can add. The cute preset, and obviously the preset for my character, which is the Trop Suite preset, all available on the Wabbajack, on the Nexus. Those presets are available on the Nexus, and obviously the Magnus-Opus mod list is available on Wabbajack. Download the Wabbajack installer, search for mods or browse mod lists, obviously Fallout 4, and you should find it in there. It is still available at the moment. It's not been taken down for any updates currently, so yeah, if you want to play, by all means get yourself on there, join the Discord, leave some positive feedback, if you enjoy it, of course. Just remember, you know, this is a mod list based on how Lively wants his game to look, how he wants to play the game. So you either enjoy it or you don't enjoy it, but you know, just appreciate that these guys and girls put in a lot of time on these mod lists, you know, free of charge. You know, you don't have to pay anything, and you get to see the end results of their creation. Obviously they utilize mods from the Nexus. Some of them do utilize third-party mods. I say third-party, they're like essentially icon third-party because they're not on the Nexus. So you know, you may have to go to other websites to download some mods. But I think, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, I'm pretty certain that everything in this mod pack comes from the Nexus. I don't remember having to visit any other sites to download anything, so yeah, you should be good to go. So where we left off on the last one, we'd obviously just got Ivy, talked to her a couple of times just to get her quest where she wants some fern root or something. It's probably in here somewhere. Obviously tour of the Commonwealth, that's just as you're going around, you'll naturally go to these places. Read her newspaper. Travel to Concord. Oh yeah, that's Sim Settlements 2. That's so that we can progress that. Go to Oberlin Station, Diamond City, Vault 494. Oh, there you go. 20 mutated fern flowers. And that just tells you about what bonuses you get for Heather's Affinity. That's the port lookout, I think. Belcher's Cave, that's just another random quest. Got Trouble with Concord. So yeah, what are we going to do in this episode? I think we'll just progress with Sim Settlements 2. We'll see how we get on. Where's my cigarette? Got on my cigarette. My patrolman glasses and leather helmet, which means she's got 10 perception, 5 agility. So I wasn't actually planning on going a VATS build, but I've got a feeling that I might just do that. Might alleviate some of the pain for you having to watch me trying to aim at things and shoot them. As I say, I like to play a little bit of a mix, a bit of both, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let's start making our way. Can't remember if we did the mole rats over here. I think we just skirted past it because I wanted to go and get a heather. if the settlers are here defending the place. No, they're not here at the moment. There's normally a couple of settlers here fighting off the mole rats. Again, like I said, because I've put in mods that it's quite possible that I've likely to have broken any scripts and events. Should we go and fight the rad scorpion up here? Why not? It's the worst that can happen. Well, we all know what the worst that can happen is.
Who doesn't love some Lou Jordan? Am I right? I am. Because Lou Jordan...
There he is. You alright there, dog?
How about Johnny Mercer? Kind of wonder if this one was supposed to be a joke. Does anyone know?
Take all of this.
Lock tight.
Taking a few rads there. Welding goggles, we can give them to old dog meat there. You know, I mean, dog meat's got to look good as well, hasn't he? Haven't got a bandana yet for him. Sure, we'll get one shortly. A bit short on shotgun shells. Do we want to trigger these? Let's go for a save. He's right on top of me. Yeah, they must have got one of them. Well, dog meat did. Picked up a few shotgun shells there. I'm wondering if the because I know I skirted around the edges to go and get Heather. I don't remember if there was any shooting going on here, if the settlers were already here, but no, they can't have been, can they? Because there'd be corpses of the mole rats if they'd been fighting them. So, and there's definitely no corpses here, settlers or mole rats. So maybe it didn't trigger because I didn't hit some trigger point. Well, anyway, I'm sure we can come back down this way at some point. Don't think there's anything at this checkpoint that I can remember. See if there's anything going on at the at this bridge. Quite often you'll have events that'll trigger here. There has been one because some corpses here, raider corpses, so maybe they only happen every so many days or hours. Be a bit careful here because I know sometimes I've seen a bunch of Mirelurks waiting outside there. Not at the moment, thankfully. Okay, there's got nothing to say currently. Now we're looking at Starlight. And it says one, but I think that's Jakku. Because as soon as you put that beacon up, he basically says he's here, so. 6 water, 9 power, 10 defense, 5 beds. Just leave that as is for now. These villains who almost killed me last time out. They killed the blood boy in here. It's a little bit misty. Did we trigger Carla? I'm pretty certain we did. Yeah, she's not here. So we could trigger the raiders. Get a bit of XP. Although we can't really see anything, so... Now, they've probably gone after the hunter guys again, haven't they? I think they did this last time. See if we can't help them out.
Playing games with me, huh?
There we go. Just help the hunter guys out a little bit there. Excuse me. Oh, I must have changed the underwear to black underwear. Probably when I was fixing the body. Just wasn't sure there whether we were going to be able to just trade things with her or whether we were in buy-in mode. Let's get our weight down a little bit. So Heather doesn't have a mask at the moment, so they have got the gas mask set up so that NPCs use them in storms. We'll see, because she'll just automatically acquire one, I believe, if we get a red storm or anything that's affecting us with radiation. I don't know where the third one is. Let's speak to Von Trapp.
Hello, fellow traveler. Come, take a seat by the fire and take account of this glorious beast. It's an albino radstag, a very rare condition caused by a genetic mutation. Of course, we won't tell that to the members of the club, will we, Ludwig?
I suppose not, sir.
Good, good. Which is precisely why we need to kill every other albino radstag in the Commonwealth and burn any evidence of their existence. It's the only way to ensure our kill is one of a kind. In fact, if you'd like to help, I'll give you caps for every radstag hide you find. After all, even the common ones might be carriers of the gene.
Here you go.
Thank you, traveler. With every hide, our discovery is that much more unique. I'll have Ludwig burn these immediately.
Your discovery really makes you that happy?
Of course! It's more than a discovery after all. It's a once-in-a-lifetime achievement. And there's only one way to keep it so. Extinction of the radstag species.
Not right now.
As you wish.
Just got a few caps there for that. For taking the hide off the ragstag that they killed. But they all count. Getting a little bit of stutter there as we was coming into Concord. Been messing around in Concord too much because I'm starting to call it Concord now, but you know, being British, it should really be Concord, as in the aeroplane. Anyway, let's go and talk to the stranger.
Oh, hey! I'll be honest, when you said you'd already taken care of the raiders, I had my doubts. But you were speaking the truth. All right. You held up your side of the bargain. The raiders have been dealt with. Now it's my turn to deliver. If you'd just like to follow me, we'll get you your ASAMs.
Hey there.
Hey. God damn raiders. They really trashed the place.
Some air fresheners, a new coat of paint, and it'll all be good as new.
Despite the mess they made, it doesn't look like they took anything important. Most of my equipment is still here, including your reward. Here, one whole box of ASAMs to do with as you see fit. You earned them.
And our holotape.
What exactly is going on here?
Well, before the raiders showed up, I was doing research on the ASAMs. Despite me being the closest thing in the Commonwealth to an expert, there's still a lot I don't know about them.
Happy to help.
That's not all. If you remember, I also promised to show you more things you could build with ASAM sensors. I'll meet you back at your settlement. Don't keep me waiting long now.
Now, we obviously didn't clear this place out last time as we were coming through. I think I just picked up another box of ASAMs there. Oh well. Yeah, let's just continue with this. We'll go this way. I think there's a few things we can fight over this way. I cannot see anything because of the mist. Which is very atmospheric, but I know that that might cause a few issues with the video recording, because I've noticed that whenever it's night time or you're in a some kind of dark area, the picture quality is really poor. So we'll have to try and avoid doing too much stuff at night, I guess. There's a bloat fly over here and some Some rad roaches. Oh, shot there, Heather. You alright, Jake? Don't worry, don't worry. We're okay here. It's a nephew. Rad roaches, you know.
That takes care of that.
Well, we're going to get a red storm, but obviously once we enter workshop mode it's going to clear the storm, so come in, Jakey boy.
Alright, time to show you what else ASAMs can do. Now, generally speaking, people need a roof over their head, food in their bellies, and a place to be working. We already built a place someone can live. So if you're ready, let's move on to those other two things.
What are you planning on building?
I'm going to show you the two other things your ASAMs can build. Farms, where folks can grow their own food, and places where people can work.
Okay. Show me.
Alright. Place down a sensor again. But this time, we'll use one configured for food production.
Yeah, so Heather has put a mask on. And of course we're going to go into workshop mode and the storm's going to disappear and everything, so fair enough, I guess.
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
Yeah, don't you worry, Jake, I will do. Got to do some planning first. Put that there. Get him moving, Rasketeer.
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
Shush, Jake.
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like. Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
Well, it's still a bit too high.
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
Same there, still feel that's a bit too high as well. And that's just going to clip into the ground there. And we actually want one over the other side. That one there.
Go ahead.
Put that
Just put it down
there.
wherever you like.
So this is a garden one, isn't it? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
If we put it on this side, actually. Yeah, don't you worry, Jake, I will. Give me some time. Yeah, I'll have to do this a different way. There. And that'll go there.
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
And there. Just put that there. But it's going to be right up there, so I'm going to have a bit of a walkway. That there.
Go ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
What do there? What do we want it facing? We've got there, we've got junk and stuff there, isn't it? Industrial there, and then a house on the end
Go
there.
ahead. Just put it down wherever you like.
Let's put it there. That'll do for now. Hopefully that'll be enough of a walkway there. Don't know if it's going to be in line with this one though. No, this one's in line with that, I think so.
Okay. I'm gonna take on the role of a settler again. Don't worry, I won't subject you to my bad theatrics this time. I just want to show you how easy this is. Now, I can't say I've got much of a green thumb, but thanks to the ASAM, that don't really matter. It'll tell your settlers where to dig, what to plant, when to harvest. Takes out all the guesswork. No fuss, no muss. Well, maybe a little bit of muss. I mean, I am getting covered in dirt. But how's that different to any other day in the Commonwealth? Okay, almost done.
Yes! Gone are the days of citizens complaining over those ever-increasing grocery store prices. Thanks to Rocker brand ASAM sensors. Never has it been easier for citizens to grow their own mouth-watering produce. It's so simple, even the wife and kids will want to get their hands dirty. For the finest in homegrown food, look to Rocker brand ASAM sensors.
And there we have it. A fine plot of land ready for cultivation. This from the guy who once underwatered a cactus.
What next?
Right. Let's move on. All right. We've built a home, a farm. Next thing is a place to work. You know, somewhere folks can perform a little industry. Gather scrap or do a bit of scabbing. That kind of thing. Go ahead. Put down an ASAM that's programmed for that.
Okay. Let me just check something first. I want to see if it's got auto assignments on. Pretty certain it's off, but I think it still auto assigns settlers to different roles. Obviously I've changed these settings so that we're not getting settlers coming as soon as you put recruitment down. So auto assign is all off. Okay. Right, industrial now, isn't it? You there? You can go there, and you can go there, and just scrap that. Scrap that. Scrap that. And an industrial plant, and I want a foundation one. I'll have that facing that way as well, because it's facing the other one.
Okay, time for some industrial action. I'm on it.
Are you sure about that? Looks like you're a bit stuck.
That'll be useful.
That's nice with the sun beams coming through the trees there. Looks nice.
Now, any old fool can gather a pile of junk. If you want settlements to grow, you need folks to gather useful building materials. And a storage unit will encourage people to do that. Wood, steel, maybe even a little asbestos to help keep warm. Don't be surprised if in time people start gathering even more useful stuff. That's true now. Righty tighty.
Righty tidy, lefty loosey.
We're done.
And we wait.
Times are tough. There's no bones about it. Even useful people are starting to feel the pinch. But you can rely on Robco to provide fulfilling employment alternatives. With just one handy-dandy Robco brand ASAM sensor, citizens need never fear unemployment again. Able to legally gather and store useful materials, your citizens will wonder how they ever did without a Robco industrial unit. Just one more in the long line of technological marvels brought to you by Robco brand ASAM sensors.
Well, there we are. All basic necessities covered. Although folks won't be happy with the bare essentials forever. Eventually they will want more. Now it's up to you what type of ASAMs you put down. But do try and keep in mind what folks in your settlements will be needing.
Excuse me, hello. Don't shoot now. I don't mean no harm. Hope you don't mind the intrusion. I couldn't help but notice all the commotion. What are you two youngins up to here? That is, if you don't mind me asking. Fixing up these buildings, are you?
Buzz off, old man. No.
Yep, all patched up with duct tape and bubblegum.
Actually, we just finished building these. Foundations, walls, everything.
Is that so? Built them by yourself, did you? Well, you two looking to settle down here, or?
This settlement belongs to my friend here, not me. I was just demonstrating some construction techniques using this ASAM sensor.
Construction techniques? Using that gadget there? Sounds like Brahmin dung to me. Are you telling me you made all this using that gizmo?
Sorry. Who are you?
Oh, did I not introduce myself? Well, you'll have to forgive me. When you get to be my age, pleasantries become somewhat optional. I'm old Paul. People call me that on account of how old I am. And before you go asking my age, don't. I stopped counting years ago. Now y'all gonna answer an old man or not? You two really built this stuff.
That's right. We're rebuilding.
You say that as if building stuff is easy.
Hey, here's a suggestion. Why not offer the old-timer residents here? Let them experience the benefits of sensors firsthand. That is, if you'd be interested in staying here.
I'll admit, seeing you two build with those doodads did pique my curiosity. And it might be nice to settle down somewhere for a while. It is getting dangerous out there, especially for a scav past his prime. But, would an old man like me really be welcome here?
Yeah. What do you say? Want to work for me?
Okay then, you got yourself a deal. Old Paul is at your service. Now, if you'd excuse me a second, I want to check out this here sensor doohickey.
How about that? Your ASAMs have already attracted their first resident. With that, I'd say our exchange of services is complete. Enjoy your ASAMs. I'm sure you'll put them to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to the hardware store. Got a lot of important work to be getting on with.
Speech check.
What kind of work?
I've got some family matters I need to take care of. And personal stuff. I'm sure you understand.
It was good working with you.
Yeah, you too. I should get going. Oh, and good luck with your settlement.
Hey, where's that ASAM fella going? I wanted to ask him a few questions.
Well, he's right there behind me, actually. Yeah, reach level
What's on your
6.
Maybe you're the person to ask.
Well, no, he's right there. You could ask him
You're
there.
the head honcho around this place, right? Well, I've got a request to make. You see, I noticed that there's a whole bunch of new people around here, so I'm thinking it might be best to put down a few more of these here censored thingamabobs. You know, to make sure everybody's got a home, a place to work, and not to mention enough food.
There's only us here at the minute, old Paul, but I get your idea.
That's a good idea.
Well, I've been known to have a decent idea now and again. These ASAM things seem very impressive, but we can only make use of them if you place them down for us.
Yeah, if I could draw your attention to over there, there's a whole row of them, you know. But, yeah, never mind. Let's, let's assign old Paul to this one. So I don't think we need to connect all of these up to electricity if they are connected, but they're not connected as such, are they? We'll just connect them up regardless. So that's already connected there, and now we're connected there, so there we go. Now we've got power. So he's got that place there, and he's a scav, but he hasn't. I think he's put himself on that one, hasn't he? But just no. I want you to work on this one, old Paul. It's right next to where you live. So you've not got far to walk in the morning. No, not attack on him then. Assign to that one. There we go. These more rat corpses are a bit of a pain. I should maybe put that tidy bot out. Is our recruitment beacon going? Doesn't sound like it. Well, it is on.
Attention,
Oh, there we go.
residents. Are you looking for a safe place to settle? Home in on these coordinates. If you're willing to work hard, you can make the Commonwealth a better place.
Right. Now, do we... Do I want to change them settings back in the workshop menu? Because we'd normally get at least a couple of settlers by now. Yeah, alright there, dog meat. I think he's alright. Nothing over there at the moment. Let's double check over here, because like I said, seen it a few times where there's been a few mileage just lined up along here. They don't actually do anything until I guess somebody aggroes them. But we're okay at the moment. So we've just got the one settler now. Which is old Paul, and I think we need to get at least 5 for the next part to trigger. Not that one. Quest hasn't gone in there. I'm wondering whether this being pre-built before we get to this part might be causing the issue. I mean, it could potentially be. Because maybe the game wants to have you put down the actual building plot so it, you know, maybe advances the steps or something. So let's try just if we going to say if we can move them. Let's put them steps back over there actually, while I'm just thinking about it. Just thinking with these, do we need to maybe I don't think it'll make any difference just moving them. Wondering if we're going to have to store them and then replace them as if we're like building them from new. Maybe. What have we got? So that says got 38 ASAP sensors, I think. So if I store that, and if I go into my, there we go, it says I've got 39, so let's try that. Yep, store that one. Replace it down again. Nope. Don't want the residential plot, I want the actual building plot. Residential farm. I don't think so. I think that's giving me the whole thing. May just be because I've changed those settings, you know. Let's have a look. Let's save anyway. Let's do recruit settlers immediately. And I want to check sim settlements to auto assignment is on. I'll turn that off. Manual assign changes role, yep. And we'll leave the rest of it as is. Let's see whether we get any new settlers to pop her up. So, we haven't got any supply lines set up, so I think we might go back to Sanctuary and then we'll get June or Codsworth now doing a supply line down to Starlight. I need to read the note. Thought I'd already read it. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, there you go. It's updated now. Right, let's go to Starlight. To Starlight, we're already at Starlight. Let's go to Sanctuary. And we can set Codsworth up. Going down to Starlight. Might set June going to Red Rocket.
Yeah?
It gets some affinity with Heather whenever she uses a chemistry station, so let's do here. Go to June. Your supply line, you can go to Red Rocket. There we go. Here there is Brahmin now. Oh, it's Carla. And Codsworth can go to Starlight. It should be that. Bunch of stuff that we can sell to Carl. I actually still need to go through all of these and break them down into parts, I think, and see if there's any parts we can take off of them that we can use on our current weapons. I've got 2 Uzis now. And I think I'm going to... Where are we up to? I know we just got a level up as well. We got level 1 of armourer, level 1 gun note. So we can take that and then we can scrap all the armour and weapons that we've got stored up. That would help a little bit. Got the local leader, so that's working now for the supply lines. I think we're fine with medic for the time being. And here we go, scrapper. What's the next level? Doesn't look like it's got a level limit on it. So that's like intelligence 15, level 16, intelligence 5. Scrapper, just intelligence 6. There you go. Level 23 would be the next one. And level 40. Yeah, let's go with Scrapper for now, because I want to break down all those weapons and armours that we've got. And next I think we'll go for Science, maybe. Or Medic.
Whenever I see a place like this, I always wonder, what was it like before the war? You know, to live there?
Oh, it was wonderful, Heather, wonderful. Let me go and just harvest these plants over here. can harvest any of these.
Seems to be growing well.
Certainly does.
I need to assign someone to this.
Citizen Precinct Factory at Starlight. Don't mind if I take your melons, Marcy?
I'd hate being tied down. You know, farming potatoes and tinkering with water pumps all day. I love life on the road.
Nice job with those defenses.
You're welcome.
I've got nothing else I need right now.
That's good.
I think Preston may want to chat, though.
No, I've already spoke to him. Alrighty. Yeah, I think we worked out our armor rating was... I don't know, I'd have to have a look at the other video. Pretty certain it was in the high. We've still got all that. Oh, we've still got it all on. So 61, 47 and 10. Thinking what I'm going to do off screen is I'm going to scrap a load of the armors and the weapons. If Carla stays able to do some trading with her, we'll get some caps. We've got 772 at the moment, so we'll see what we can do trade-wise with Carla. And then, just give me one moment. Yes, this has been going for an hour. Now, again, we've not really done a lot. Just advancing the sim settlements too a little bit. So, yeah. So I'm gonna end this episode here. I'll do all of that off camera, and then the next episode we'll hopefully be getting some people. So we've got 2 at Sanctuary now, so we've got another person who's turned up there. That's good. So if we fast travel back there, we may get another person as well. They'll come in eventually. As they say, if you build it, they will come. So I think that's going to do us for this episode for today. As always, if you stuck around till this point, thank you very much for watching. As always, please leave some feedback and comments, you know, positive, negative, what I can do better, maybe what you'd like me to see me do. I think I may build some armor, give her a bit of a different look. I'm not sure. I don't hate this look, but you know, it's a bit boring. I'd go for something a bit flashy, but we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Take care in both worlds, and cheery bye.